Table for two, table for two. Having fun, playing games, just me and you.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of Table for Two Show. I'm Jane.
I'm Phil.
And we're here to entertain you with another two-player review of a game.
Today's game is Revolver 2. I got a bulletproof box.
This is my gun.
Revolver 2.
You know what's funny? When you were a kid, you go like this. The trigger never's up here.
No, but we fell anyway.
Anyway,
Got me.
yeah.
Revolver 2, it's by Stronghold Games.
Yeah.
They also made Vampire Empire.
Vampire. Which we need to bring those vampires back.
Yeah.
I don't know how and when we should do
Not
that.
for the Wild West.
No. No.
Now, thanks to our friend Tony, who
Yo, Tony!
suggested this.
Tony!
Tony suggested this game because, and we thought, it's a good idea. It'll make a good show. One thing kind of interesting, though, we had to call Tony, or at least send him a couple messages along the way, because of some issues with the rules.
The rules are very, very confusing at times.
Yeah.
He told us that ahead of time. He was very nice about it. He said it's a really fun game to play, but the rules can be a little confusing sometimes. So we went through the game like 3 different times and played it, and we were making up our own house rules for certain things that just were not clear. So we did consult with Tony. So we have to give Tony a little bit of shout out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks, Tony, for confirming our thoughts and giving us some ideas there and to play this game a little bit better. Even on BoardGameGeek.com, a lot of people said the rules were confusing. But I think once you figure it out or make up your own damn rules, it's a pretty fun game.
That's right.
And by the way, it is only 2-player game. So we like that. 12 or older. Must be 12 or older.
Okay.
So, Revolver 2. It's basically a bad guys. By the way, I'm in black. Hence, the bad guys. I'm the bad guys.
The outlaws.
I'm the outlaw. Versus the good guys.
Good guys. I am Padre Esteban.
And I'm General Mapache.
I don't know why
is my name.
Padre Esteban and his Guardians of Malpaso.
Guardians of Malpaso. Now, so basically, to give you a little bit of backstory really quick, so basically this guy, General Mapache, is a badass. And he's trying to take over the town of Malpaso and make mean things happen to all these nice people of Malpaso. So Padre over here and his gang.
Yes, I'm just trying to liberate the people of the town so that they're free from this tyrant.
Yes.
And if I can't do it, then I'm going to call on the Mexican army, and eventually they'll show up.
Yeah, so this is all sorts of bad versus good here to play. Now, to actually set up the game, there's a couple of different things that happen, but the first thing you actually do is, after you decide who's going to play the good guys and who's going to play the bad guys, you play a little game of, well, not really a real poker game, but you play a little game of poker first. This game of poker that starts off the whole entire game is just a one-time thing, and it's just to see, it gives you an advantage if you win, basically, to certain things. We'll see. So let's just do that first. So each player gets a hand of cards. I've got the bad guy cards, and Phil's got the good guy cards.
They give you a little legend, too.
Little legend. So basically what you're doing is you're picking a card out of your hand, and basically the cards represent types of wins in poker, like a flush or 2 pair or something like that.
Right.
So each player picks a card they want to play. So let's pick one. I'm going to pick up this one and puts it down. Now, the person who wins 2 rounds of this poker game gets the advantage.
Yes.
So here's round 1. We're going to flip over our cards, and I have 3 of a kind.
Okay, and I am dealing from the bottom of the deck.
Okay, that's called a cheating card. Seriously, it's called a cheating card.
Padre's a good guy, but he might cheat once in a while.
Because he could play a cheating cards always win, which is not good for me. But so he basically won round 1. But my card actually says at the bottom I get +1 card for my starting hand.
Yeah.
So the beginning of the real game, that little mini game here, I actually get +1 to my hand of cards, which is kind of nice for my starting hand. So that's just nice that I get to have that. But meanwhile, he got round 1. So we go on to round 2, and I'm going to choose that.
All right.
Ready?
Yes.
Flip.
Flip. And, oh, look, I'm cheating again. I don't have to cheat.
Okay, so
I just thought it'd be fun.
Because he cheated again, he wins the second round, which means he wins the whole poker tournament. However, I played this on purpose. Even though I had a flush, I also add another hat to the pool of Mexican army, which we'll explain in a little bit.
Sombrero.
It's good for the bad guy to have hats on that little card, but again, we'll explain that a little bit later. So that's that. So at the end of the day, the good guys won the poker tournament. Now, what that also means is if you look at this lovely display here, this is like almost your game board, kind of sort of. but these are locations of Malpaso or
Yeah.
the surrounding areas. So there's 2 sets of 3 cards each that start the pattern, but based on who won the poker game, obviously the advantage for the good guys gets it.
Right.
We get to play what's called the Crystal River cards versus the Cataratas. I cannot say these words.
Yes.
Cards.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Caritas or something
which gives
like
the
that.
bad guy a little more of an advantage. We'll go ahead and put those away.
Yeah.
So what we do here is we place these cards. Here's number 1. Here's number 2. They have little numbers at the bottom
So
in
it
the
says
order of
1A.
plays. 2 and 3.
2A, 3A.
So basically, that's 1, 2, 3, and these cards have 4, 5, and 6. So each of these cards represent a location, and on each location are rounds of the game. And we'll explain more of that as we actually play the game, just so you understand. We won't go into every little detail. We thought this game has so many little things going on that it's easier just to play it and explain as we play. Plus the house rules as they come in
Exactly.
that we decided upon. We'll explain those
Jane,
as well.
why is there a piece of chalk on the table?
He's so stupid. He's trying to be funny during the show. We'll see how it works out.
It's like a piece of chocolate. It doesn't
That
work.
is the round marker. And it does, he's right. It looks like a piece of chalk, and every time I see that stupid thing, I think it's a piece of chalk, and I
cat
want to write
loves
with
to
it.
play with it, too.
And the cat likes to fling it across the room and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
So anyway, so each player also gets a deck of cards. Obviously, I get the bad guy cards, and you have to shuffle those, which we did already. And Phil gets the good guy cards.
Yep.
And Phil, explain what you have in front of you, though. See, I don't have this in front of me. What
Okay,
you do.
so I'm starting out with my starting guardians. The Guardians of Malpaso.
Padre
and you'll
Posse.
see Padre Esteban is all the way over here, and you'll see there are numbers on these cards also. So these all have a 0 on them. They're basically the weakest characters, and I always have to, if somebody gets killed,
If I kill somebody,
start from the bottom. So Padre is actually the very last guy to get killed. I have 12 more characters in this draw deck. In there, that's shuffled, so I don't know 1 through 4 which way they're going to come up. But
That's
I
what-
do
yeah.
get to add characters or draw from that throughout the game, as you'll see.
and some of the characters you'll see have a little hat.
They have a hat. So these are true grit characters, and that just means they're really tough. This guy's got 2. He's really tough. So this little hat here that has a 1 on it, that's how many of these true grit tokens get placed on the character when he's first put into the game. So the nice thing about those is if this guy gets killed, I first get rid of the token.
So it's like they have 2 lives or 3 lives or whatever they have.
Then, if he gets killed again, then the card goes away.
So
Whereas the other ones,
yeah.
the card just goes away.
And that'll come up as we go through the game as well, and we'll show you how it's played.
Yep.
But he has a total of a possible 19 guardians he can have into play at any time.
Yeah.
And the way that you win this game, there's 3 ways this game can be won. I only have one way, unfortunately.
Yes.
As the bad guys, I have to kill all 19 guardians, including Padre over here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the only way I can win this game. You have 2 ways you can win this game.
I have 2 ways to win. So obviously, if you don't kill Padre Esteban
In the last round, by the way,
in
that's
the
what's most
very
important.
last, he's to make it all the way through round 4. At the end of round 4, if Padre Esteban's still alive, I win. Another way I can win, so while all this is going on, the Guardians are hoping they can get the Mexican army to arrive. Because when the Mexican army arrives in the whole area, they're going to kick out the outlaws. They're done. So that's what all these little green, cute little sombreros represent. These sombreros represent the Mexican army.
But it's covering that card basically right now.
Yeah, it's kind of, it looks backward. It's like as these disappear, it uncovers the arrival of the Mexican army.
Right.
So once the last one disappears from here, the army arrives, game ends immediately, and then I'm the winner.
So he has 2 ways to win, and I have 1 way to win.
Yes.
So let's just mention, we played this game 4 times ahead of time just because the rules and everything else.
Yeah.
Out of all 4 games we played, the good guys won 3 times. And I did play the bad guys all the time because I was, but it's a very hard game for the bad guys to win, so we've discovered. But it is possible.
It's tough. It's possible.
But it is possible.
It's tough.
So we're going to actually play the game. We figured we'd play the game. We'll explain it as we go. But before we start playing the game, I thought it was apropos
Yes.
to have a really good drink of choice for this game. And it's actually called, believe it or not, the Rustler. I thought it sounded kind of Midwest or Old West. Not Midwest,
sounds like
Old West.
Sounds like it came from the Southwest.
Except it came
Or
from
the
South
West.
Africa.
It came from the South.
It's a South African wine.
Of
And this
Africa.
really cool bottle has a cool screw cap,
Yeah.
which is always weird to me, is to have a bottle of wine with a screw cap, which is like, I already poured you a little to
Top me
start,
off
but I'll
little
top
bit
you
there,
off here a
so
little
that's
bit.
good. Perfect.
Not a bad wine though. We tasted a little bit ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
We're setting up, but it's called the Rustler. So I thought that'd be a good choice for the game.
A little bit sweet.
Because they're
That's good.
farmers. Maybe you could have a couple of ranch hands in there. Who knows? All right.
They couldn't get any tequila.
So there's 4 steps to each turn of the game. However, the 4th step you don't take, only I take, and we'll show you how it
Right.
goes. So let's just start with step 1. In step 1, the good guys always go first, unfortunately. And it's a very simple step.
Yeah.
He puts the token on the round we're on.
Chalk goes on the first spot. So these spots, as she said, were the rounds. I'm going to put it on the first one.
Right. Now, in the first 3 cards, you can also add guardians during this point.
So the very first thing I will do is I'll add a guardian, and then we'll start with the starting hand. So let me do the guardian first. There's just one.
Yep,
so
just
I'm
one.
just going to draw one. I've got Jed Unlucky Buckley. He's a 2. So it'll be a while before something happens to
Oh,
him.
and by the way, we both start with 5 cards in our hand.
Right. So this is the starting hand. 5 cards.
5. Oh, I get 6 actually, because I had the
And
extra.
you get 6 because you,
Yeah.
you didn't cheat.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Okay, but now truthfully, we should have had these in our hand before he started doing his thing.
Yeah.
So he started the round, he put his guardian down, and now he actually gets to pick 2
Now
cards.
I get to pick 2 cards.
You always, during your turn, you always pick 2 more cards. There's no hand limit, by the way.
let's
No hand limit.
see.
Now the next step is he gets to play his cards. Now let's just talk about where he's playing them. We're playing these cards on the location.
Yes.
The top half of the location is the good guys. The bottom half of the location is the bad guys.
Right.
And for the good guys, he can only play 3 cards max on the location.
Right.
And it's basically a row and a column, and you'll see how that works as he plays.
Yes.
So go ahead and play your
I'll
cards.
show you right now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play an Elgin Cutlass Pistol. So, and these cards have this little firepower icon on the bottom.
Right, so
and
it's
it says
basically that's firepower.
So I'm not playing character. These are my characters. This
Right.
is my firepower. And I'm going to play a Warner Springfield Revolver. And I'll play another Warner Springfield Revolver. So that
Now,
gives me
explain how the firepower works here.
3. So as Jane mentioned, there is a limit to what I can play. So even if I have another weapon, I can't put it down because I've got all 3 over here. The way the firepower works, you see these white chips over here? The white chips are for the good guys, me, Padre Esteban.
Black chips are for me.
There's also a +2 on the location itself, Crystal River Church. So I've got 5 to start out. You
Yep.
see there's some text on this card, but I'm not discarding it, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, sometimes the cards will tell you to do certain things based on how you play that card. And there's also another type of a card. So those are basically your firepower cards. There's also something called action cards.
Right.
Action cards are played when appropriate during the game, and you'll see how those play as we actually
Yeah.
get them and use them. So Philip is done with his play.
That's it.
Okay, so those are the 3 steps for the good guys. Move the marker, take 2 cards, play cards on the top, and see what you can do there. So far he's got 5 fire. Now I get to pick 2 cards as well. I don't move the marker, only he moves the marker.
Right.
And then I try to see what I'm going to play on the bottom half of the.
Right.
And now the cool part is the bad guys don't have any limit, which I like. I like that. So, and I'm going to ask Phil to help me a little bit on this. I have a 2. I'm going to play my 2
Los
down there.
Tiburon.
Yes.
That's
I'm
a 2.
also going to play this 2.
Another Los Tiburon.
So now we got 4 against 5. And then I'm going to play this 1. And that actually tells me when I play that card, I get to draw a card. So I'm going to draw
Yeah.
another card.
Right there.
Oh, I like this though. I got an action card in my hand, and I'm going to play it right now.
Okay.
Kill 1 guardian or destroy 1 Colt Army revolver. I'm going to kill one of your guardians. Now, I'm telling Phil I'm going to kill one of his guardians automatically. He could have an action card in his hand to prevent that. I don't know if he does, but I'm just pointing out for the
I could, but I
viewers.
do not.
So right now, one of his guys automatically die.
All right, so I'm going to kill off Maria Canalejas.
And because she's a 0, he has to start
Yeah.
lowest number to
Right,
highest
there's a
number.
0 there, and there's also no effect if I kill her, so...
Yeah, sometimes there's effects on them. You'll see those
Right.
as they happen.
Just-
So that was just fun
Yep.
for me, a little action there. So far, I got 2, 4, 5 against your 5. Right now, I'm tied.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else I can do here, because again, I have no limit. I'm going to also play the 2, and this
Okay.
actually tells me the action here is my opponent has to discard a card out of his hand.
Ooh, that's mean.
Yeah, well,
Okay, well,
gotta be.
I guess
I'm
I'll
bad.
get rid of a gun.
Okay, and I think that's all I'm going to do. So now I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 firepower against your 5 firepower. So I'm going to say I'm attacking you 7
Yes.
to 5. Can you do anything about that? in your
No, I
hand?
cannot. All I can do is take the hit.
All right, so he takes the hit. He's going to go to his next
All
0.
right, so here goes Clay Boone.
Bye-bye, Clay.
No after effect on him.
See ya. And that is the end of that round.
Yeah.
Now, if I did not succeed in my attack, or if I didn't kill anybody during that round, by the way, the action card is a kill, so that would have counted as a kill.
Right.
But if I had killed nobody during the round, then one of the Mexican hats come off the army to start, revealing the army, which is not good for me.
Right.
So,
Right.
All right, go ahead.
So the
continue on.
hats all stay.
Yep.
I move to the second round.
And explain that you don't have to.
So
Yeah, explain that a little bit.
The way things are going here, I could say, the characters don't move to the other locations.
No.
They're going to stay along with my guns. They stay there. So I have the option of leaping all the way over to the saloon if I want. I think for the sake of, but there's a penalty for that. See these little markers, +1, +2. I don't get to add my characters.
More guardians basically don't come out.
If I skip those. So that...
Which is good for me.
It might put me at a disadvantage. So I think I'd rather bring those out. So I'm going to do that.
And by the way, you can only skip on the first 3 locations.
Right.
Down here, you can't skip at all.
Right.
So
let's see. Here I've got +1. So I'm going to add somebody. And that gives me, Jim Colt. He's a 3. So
all right.
I'll put him over here. And
And there's
then...
an immediate on that one.
Oh, that's
Don't
right.
forget- I shouldn't help him when I do that. But
I missed that. So, thank you.
that's it. No more help.
Honest outlaw. That one has a -1 sombrero, so that actually helps get
Bring
the
out the
army a
Mexican
little
army.
bit closer.
All right, so now it takes 2 cards.
Next, I draw my 2 cards,
Yep.
and let's see if there's anything I can
So right now,
do.
keep in mind, I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 against your 5 right
Yes.
now.
All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, so I can't play another weapon here unless I have a weapon that says, no, well, actually I do. I can play one more weapon here. This one's bullwhip. It says does not count toward any column limit, but I think I'm still going to lose. So another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out one of my 1s, this revolver, for a 2, the throwing knife. And again, this one doesn't count, so I have to get that 4th one in here. So now let's see, I got 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and I discard that,
So right now it's tied.
and that's all I can do.
Okay, so right now we're tied.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I take my 2 cards. Oh man, I'm just hitting some good cards all of a sudden.
This doesn't sound good.
I have another action card to automatically kill 2 of your guardians.
Ooh.
That's like the only time that card comes up. It's only one of them, but I like that card. Kill 2 guardians, Bubba.
All right. You killed a horse.
Padre.
That's
Aw,
cruel.
Well, it happens.
But there's no penalty for it for me. Wow. So here's where one of our house rules came into play.
Yes.
So Esmenia Jones is a true grit character. So I'm going to get rid of one of the tokens before she goes away. However, it says if killed, I have to discard one of my cards. The first time we played, we didn't do that until the card went away. And Jane said, like, hey, you got a lot of cards
There's
over
like
there.
25 cards in his hand.
I had like 8 or 9 or 10, 11 cards or some ridiculous amount. And I said, it seems kind of imbalanced. So there's one place in the rules that mentions the word casualty and along with killing somewhere else. And we thought, well, that's a casualty, is it not? Well, I think it should trigger that.
Yes,
And
we
both
decided
said
that we both agreed that even if it's just a token that goes away, then
Right.
yeah, it triggers.
So it says if
casualty.
killed, I have to discard a card, so I'm going to discard a card.
Right. And by the way, that just evened out a little bit with the cards. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you had like a lot of cards and I had 1
Yeah,
card.
so now I'm down to 2 cards.
Yeah. So that's a house
that's
rule.
right.
It's not officially in the rules that way, but we think we interpreted it. Our friend agreed, so we're just going to leave it that way.
Yeah.
If you know anything differently, let us know. All right, so my turn?
Yes.
Okay, so now we've got, what do we got again? 2, 3, 4.
I think
5?
it was 7.
Oh, 7 to
2,
7.
3, 4, 6, 7. Sorry.
But guess what? I have another action. Kill another one of your guardians.
Oh man, that's tough.
I love action cards. Not that many
All
of
right.
them,
Well, now all right, I'll get rid of Esmenia Jones. That hurts.
but... All right, now, that was my actions, but now I still can play cards on the location. So right now I'm at a 7. I'm going to go ahead and make it an 8. And this card actually enables me to draw another card. Oh gosh, I don't know if I want to keep going with it. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. So I'm going to attack you with an 8 to a 7. Can you do anything about that?
No.
All right.
So
Aw, well,
let's
your
see
guys
what's
have
going to
to
happen.
die.
Well, it's a 0. Well, this might actually make more sense since I only have 1 card. So I'm going to give up a chip from Kid Lightning. If killed, I have to discard 2, and I only have 1.
And
So I'm going to get rid of that. Oh, but I have to add a sombrero back.
sombrero.
So that puts the army further away.
So far, I'm doing all right.
You sure
All right,
are.
next round there.
All right, next round. Now here I get to bring 2 of my guardians out.
Oh, you didn't want to skip?
No, I don't want to skip. I probably should have.
Probably
but-
should skip.
All
He
right.
wants Guardians.
No, I want guardians. Okay.
All right.
I've got Leo Babyface Parker and Chief Kahana Redbow. Nothing
right.
happens when they come out. There's 2 cards that I get to draw.
Hey, you ain't drinking your wine. You're no fun.
I will, just because I'm hurt.
That's good for you. Numbs the pain.
All right. I'm going to play both of these cards right up front. You get a bag of rattlesnakes. I get to kill one of you. See the little raccoon? That's you.
I'm the raccoon.
And shoot him dead. You're the raccoon again.
So you get to kill 2 of my.
So I get to kill 2. So both of these Los Tiburones over here are going away.
All right.
Discard those. Got no more cards. That's all
So
I
what
can
do we got now? 3, 4, 2,
7.
4, 7. All right. So then I pick 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get a lot of these for some reason. All right. So what do I got? 4. So I'm gonna do 1 more, draw a card.
All right.
1 more, draw a card.
Uh-oh. That's 6.
What do I need? 7 more.
You need more than 7.
Another 1. And another 1. Draw
Oh,
1
boy.
card. What do I have now?
Looks like you got 8.
8 against 7?
Yeah.
Okay, attack!
All right, I'll do this again. If killed, I have to discard 2 cards, which I don't have. But here comes another sombrero. So now all the sombreros, more than we started with, are on there.
And that ends location 1.
Yeah.
Ooh, then we go on to location 2.
I am getting out of Dodge.
Location 2, coming up.
All right, I get to add 1 character. Grizzly Andrews, he's a 4.
Not Grizzly Adams. Remember that show when we were
No, not Grizzly Adams.
That's what us old people watch when we were kids.
Yeah, some people are like, ooh.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to use the telegram now. I really need it. I'm going to use the telegram to get rid of one of these.
Okay.
Now that's kind of an interesting call because there's a powder keg on there, which we'll
You might
describe
use
in a
later.
little
We'll explain
bit.
that later, yeah.
I might have wanted to not spend that, but we'll see what happens. So, and that's all I can do.
Wow, that's pretty sad.
Yeah, it's
So
real
you're-
sad.
You're not playing. Can you use movies over a little bit so we have some room here?
Yeah, all your outlaws are clouding the player.
Yeah, by the way, when you move location to location, the cards don't move with.
Right.
Okay, sometimes you'll get something that'll tell you you can move something from one to another, but not so much. So we're
Yeah.
going to go ahead and play number 2.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. So I'm going to pick my 2 cards. You're not playing anything, huh?
I've got nothing.
Well, if that's the case. Well, you have 2 already, though. There's a 2 in there.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and play Los Cuchillos, which makes you destroy one of your cards randomly, but you only have 1. So get rid of that.
The card that was going to kill you.
But it also, I can move artillery, but you don't have any. But anyway, it's 4 to 2, so attack.
Well, looks like I'm going to get rid of Kid Lightning.
Right,
I don't have anything to discard again, but
No fancy stuff at the bottom of that?
yeah, this. Back again. Gonna move to the next round.
All right, so you go ahead and pick up your 2 cards. Oh, wait, your
No, I get a
guardians.
+1.
Plus
so
1 guardian.
Get the guardian. There's number 1, Zach. If killed, that doesn't count yet. My goodness. Okay. Wow. Let's see. I'm gonna play that. Start picking up your teeth. That's says the opponent gets to discard a card.
Okay. I'll discard this one.
And I'm going to play the Kiowa guy. Oh, I can't play that because I have to
Okay,
spend a
can't
card.
do it.
So this one, what I was about to do is play Kiowa Guide, but I have to discard a card, which I don't have, in order to pay for it.
Some of them you have to pay for your cards to use them.
So I'll have to hang on to that.
Okay, so now you're basically going to lose this one because it's 4 to 2, right? 3
Yeah.
to 2. But I'm going to go ahead and I still have to do my turn, so I'm going to take 2 cards.
Well, I figured I'd get the weapon out there now because if I keep it in my hand, you're going to wipe out.
Alligator attack!
Yeah,
Kill one of your people.
yeah. Well, let's see. I've got a 0 here. There's a chip. And guess what? I get to get rid of that.
Yay.
Wow, you're doing some damage to me.
I'm not going to play any cards because I already have 4, so I'm going to say attack again, 4 to 3. Kill one of your guys.
Yep.
I may
have nothing to discard.
I may win this game. This
is not looking good at all.
Well, you know what? Sometimes it turns around.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, he still has a lot more cards he can put out.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Okay.
All right, so that's the end of that round.
Yes. Round 3.
Round 3 of Location
the saloon.
2. Yep.
And let's see. I get to bring out 2 guardians.
2 more guardians for me to kill.
1, 2.
There's so many
Stop.
guardians to kill.
At some point, this whole thing's going to turn really bloody on you,
No.
maybe. I've got Conchita Smits and Ramona Snake Oil Studemeyer.
All right.
If that means anything to you. Okay, let's see. I've got a bag of rattlesnakes. It's going to kill one of you.
All right.
And I'm going to put a revolver out here while I'm at it. And that's all I can do.
So now you've got 5.
Yes.
I take 2 cards. Oh. I'm going to pick. No, I'm not going to. No, I'm not playing her. Never mind. I'm going to play Las Cuchillos, which makes you discard a card which you don't have. But it also allows. Oops. Hey, look at that. I flipped the card.
Ooh, that was
It also lets me take away one of your cards away.
Oh.
Okay, so now we've got 4 to 3. I attack.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder what's going to happen.
I attack.
All right, now I've done with my zeros, so I have to start taking ones. Looks like Zachary McCready. Oh, Grizzly Adams supposed to have a chip. I just
You said Grizzly Adams.
I
He
did.
said Grizzly
You did that
Adams.
to me. Zachary McCready goes
You need more
away.
wine. That'll help.
If killed, I have to discard a card. But give me one of these chips. I forgot to put that on there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he didn't.
All right. Well, that's the end of that round.
Yeah.
Okay. Next round. Let's see. I get to bring 2 more with
2
me.
more people for me to kill.
Yeah, that's pretty much what
You
you're
know,
doing.
it sounds like I'm doing good. It really does, but there's so many characters to kill.
This one says draw 1 card, so I'm going to do that. And this one says if killed, draw 1 card.
Okay.
He's not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Whoa, sorry, wrong show.
It's. Oh, sorry. Now you get me in that mood.
I'm going to play the Chinese Celestials, which lets me
Ooh.
draw 2 cards.
Oh, you actually have more cards in your hand now.
Yeah.
Maybe you're going to beat me on this one.
No, maybe.
All right.
I'm going to play the Chinese Celestials one more time and draw 2 cards.
Oh, boy.
Whew, maybe I can survive the saloon.
Maybe.
Okay, let's see what happens here.
You have to drink at the saloon. Do you notice how he hasn't drinking?
That's a good. I just had a sip. It's on camera. I just had a sip. Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to add the Prince of Pennsylvania.
Ooh.
And
What does it say on the action, though?
it says choose and take 1 card from your discard card pile and add it to your hand.
Why do I help him?
I like
I could have just
that.
left it.
I get to
Not
choose
fair.
any card. You should have.
Never help your spouse when it comes to gaming.
That's
it's a
not
hazard.
very nice.
Well, yeah, but then you might win. It's because I
Okay, all
helped
right.
you.
And I'm also going to play a Colt Army Revolver.
All right.
And that's it. All right, now I'm done.
So you have 6, 7, 8. Oh gosh, it's an 8.
Yeah.
All right, so I take 2 cards.
Yes, I'm finally bringing enough guns for my.
All right, I'm going to start with an action. Fistful of dollars.
Uh-oh.
I'm killing 2 of your guardians unless you want to pay 2 cards out of your hand.
Oh, that's cold. You know what? I'm going to counteract that.
Well, what does it say?
I've got sermon filled with brimstone and fire. Cancel any 1 card played
boo.
by your opponent as it's played.
Boo! All
I
right,
still lost a card.
I'm not done yet.
Oh boy.
All right, I'm going to play this action, which destroys up to 2 artilleries, or I can't remember that word, artillery, whatever, 2 of these.
No.
So 1 and 2.
You didn't want to take the 1?
Nope. So I get rid of those. So now we're on
it's
3 to 4.
3 to 4.
But just for good measure, I'm also going to play. No, I'm not going to play. Maybe.
You're already winning. Just so
I
you
know, but I'm afraid you have something in your hand to stop me. Oh, foo. All right, I'm going to leave it there. But I got one more thing I want to do, though. I have Kentucky Jack. I can play this card on a future battlefield. And if I do, I get to add a hat to him, which gives him some true grit. I'm going to go down to Malpaso down here for later and put a hat on him. A hat on him. For later on to give him a little more grit.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to play, but right now I'm attacking you 4 to 3. Can you do anything about it?
No.
All right, so that kills another one of your guys. Or
Let's
gals,
see.
your choice.
Looks like Edward Rose is going to bite the dust. No penalty on him. So.
All right. Next round.
Okay.
We're done with the saloon.
We're done with the saloon, so I move along to the Crystal River Bagel? Oh, Beagle's Livery Stable.
I wouldn't mind a bagel.
Bagel sounds
A
good.
little cream cheese. But a New York one.
I
None
don't
of
think
this
they had
fake
bagels in the Old West.
By the way, you get 0 points on this location, which is good for me. But go ahead.
Okay. I've drawn Zane Cooper, and there's no benefit to
Zane.
him, but he does have a hat. So
Okay,
can I have a
let's
hat
get a
token,
hat.
please?
Yes.
I need all
True
I,
grit hat.
I think this game I need all I can get. So,
All right. What you playing?
I've got a Colt Army Revolver. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Chinese Celestials.
Okay. Well, you get that Chinese Celestials a
Well,
lot.
that's the one that I picked back up.
Are you sure I was
thanks
gonna
to
say,
you
you cheat.
being honest with how I played. And that's...
I feel like we should be playing this with Mexican accents.
No, that our viewers would not like if I tried that. We'd get letters.
It's wet. Old West.
Okay, that's all I've got, too. I've got a Colt Army Revolver among
right.
all my 10 people.
All right, I'm going to take my 2 cards.
You pass me the gun.
Oh, look at this.
I might want to shoot.
Attack! Alligator attack. Kill one of your guardians.
Oh, man.
I
That's
love-
not fair.
I
We
love
don't even
action
have a
cards.
battle
There's
yet.
only a limited amount of action cards, to be honest with you, but the ones I'm getting are good. So, kill one.
All right, well, it looks like...
Bye-bye.
Well, it looks like if killed, I have to add 1, but there are no more hats to add, so that's all that can happen.
Okay.
You're maxed out.
All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and play my cards. I think I'm going to play, again, Las Cuchillos, which makes you destroy a random card from your hand.
A random card?
Yes, it has to be random for some reason.
You know what? Just to be fair, I'll let you pick it.
All right. How about this one?
Oh, not that one.
And I can also destroy one of your artillery. So goodbye. Destroyed. Attack! 4-0. Attack 4-0. What you gonna do?
Nothing.
All right, we'll kill somebody.
Let's see. If I get rid of Ramona...
Get rid of Turkey Loaf over here. Oh no, Turkey Joe.
No, I'll save that one. If killed, destroy 1 chip at the current battlefield. If this is not possible, add +1. Well, neither is possible because there are no hats left either, so... Sombreros. So, that's it.
All right.
All right,
And I
next.
don't think I have anything else I could do. Nope. You're next.
What else could you do?
I don't know. I feel like doing something else.
Okay, I go to the next round. I get to add my last. I've got Christabel Hazard.
Yay! That means that's the last guardian I have to kill.
Yeah, there's only 9
There's
left.
still a lot left.
Which is not, yeah, that's okay. Let's see how that
All right,
goes, and
let's
then
see
I
what
get to
happens.
draw 2.
Maybe I actually get to win another game.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Because I've always been the bad guys during all the games.
We'll see what happens. Okay.
We have a horse running around the house. Did you hear that?
I did.
Cat. Don't
All
be
right,
sad.
I'm
Be
going to
glad.
do this right now, even though it's not real efficient to do it this way. Shotgun loaded with silver dollars. Kill up to 2 of you. Well, I can only kill 1.
All right.
Although now I'm going to find out, I wish I would have played that later, but we'll see. I might as well play the telegram while I'm at it, which
Okay.
lets me get rid of one of these. And that's it. That's all I
Wow,
got.
that's pretty sad.
That's all I got.
Look at all these cards I got. I'm gonna take 2. All right.
I have strategy.
Oh no! Wait, I want to keep that.
Got a strategy going on here.
I'm gonna play a hired gun. You may place this card. I don't want to do an upcoming. I'm just gonna do 1. So 1 and attack. 1-0.
You win.
Yay!
Okay, I got Turkey Joe. If killed, draw 1 card.
Oh, you get a draw card. That's nice of me.
Let me get something. Okay.
So we are now done with that location. Now the next location's got a little cool thing to it. It's a bridge.
Yes.
Now let's just take a look at the way this is supposed to be. There it is.
Yeah.
This is called the, I can't say this, the
Los Quantos Bridge.
Los Quantos Bridge. There's 3 rounds on this, but there's this card that you can dynamite the bridge. Now,
I can't.
I can't. Phil can.
Yeah.
Some of his cards have a powder keg on them. Okay, so obviously he wouldn't do it right away because what he wants to do is blow up the bridge and knock me off.
Yeah.
So if I have cards down here and he wants to just get rid of those cards, he has to play 2 powder keg
Yes.
cards or a card that has 2 times powder keg on it. And if he does, he blows up the bridge and all my guys go away. We turn the bridge over and say it's destroyed.
Right.
But he can only do that once.
Yes.
So you got to be careful when you choose to use it.
Yep.
But otherwise, it plays the same in the card.
Yeah, I mean, like right now, it doesn't make sense for me to do it because I'm not
You
doing
wouldn't blow
anything.
anything up, yeah.
So that doesn't make
So
sense.
turn marker gets moved like normal, and then we're on to the next.
Yep, on to the next
location.
round. Now, and also from this point, as Jane mentioned earlier, I don't have anyone else to bring out. So I've got
And there's no
these
skipping either.
8 guys have to survive, the guys and girls have to survive the rest of the game. So, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to play William Weston Foster. That gives me a 5. And I'm going to play a bullwhip. Now, before I play the bullwhip, this one has a cost of 2, so I've got to get rid of, let's see, I got to get rid of 2 cards in order to play it. I'm going to get rid of this one, and I'm going to get rid of this one. All right, just to play that one. The bullwhip doesn't count, but I'm not up to 3 anyway, and I've got nothing else to play. No, that's all I'm
So
going
you
to
got
do.
a 6 now.
Yes.
All right, so I take 2 cards.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cut you up, fancy man. Automatically kill one of your guys unless you want to get rid of a card.
Oh, man.
You just want to get rid of a card.
No, I don't want to get rid of a card. That would be bad.
All right, so you're on the 2s now.
I'm going to kill Jed Unlucky Buckley. Now it says if killed, both players draw 2 cards.
All right. My kind of card. All right, now I'm gonna play action. Let's see. I'm gonna play. Let's see. You have 6. I'm gonna play my burning wagon
Oh, I hate the burning.
for
wagon.
3. Lost to burn orders for 2, so that's
Oh,
5.
man.
And then I'm gonna draw Rurales, and I draw a card from that.
You sure
one.
you want to put all those on the bridge?
Yeah.
No, you never know what can happen.
And then I'm going to block you from putting another card. This is a cool card. This is an action card. It's a block card. Bedeviled by the legendary white buffalo. It blocks a row at the battlefield. So now Phil's limited now to 2 cards he can play on that top part. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to attack. 6.
I've got
no, I
6.
can't. Wait, hold on. 6 and 6. Can't do that. I'm not going to attack. I'm going to...
Yeah, you better bring
Hold
more
on
heat.
now. Hold on.
Bring a little more heat to this.
Oh! I can use my swift horses to move something else to the current battlefield. It's an old battlefield. I'm going to take us 4.
No.
So now I've got 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I got a lot.
You win.
7. I have 7. That's what I want to have. 7.
Yeah.
10 versus 6.
10 is greater than 6.
Can you do anything about that?
I'm not, no, I am not going to do anything about
Can you
that.
you can't dynamite the bridge, huh? I shouldn't say that, should I?
No, not yet.
All right, well, you know what's so funny? You had 2 power kegs on that card. I was kind of curious why you gave it up.
Because I didn't think you'd be able to bring that much heat, that's why. So,
I bring all the heat.
all right. I'm going to get rid of Christabel,
I might actually win this game.
and then that puts the last hat back on the card.
Yeah. All right, next round.
All right, next round. 2. Nobody else to bring out. Draw 2. Let's get some cards out of the way here. Okay. Bang. I'm blowing up the bridge.
Okay.
I got my 2. So I got the 2 powder kegs.
Can I know he wants to blow up the bridge really bad, but before
Yeah.
he does that, can I make a suggestion? If you blow up the bridge right now, all these go away.
Yeah.
But then I take my turn and I could replace them with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to put anything
Okay.
down.
So blow up the bridge.
Because you're already winning.
Okay.
So,
Now when you blow up the bridge, this gets turned over.
right.
We're on still number 2.
Yes.
This is gone. Is there anything else you wanted to play?
Nope.
All right. So I have to beat a 6.
Mm-hmm.
I have this card. Antler Stem Pipe. Choose and take one of my cards from my discard pile and place it in the current battlefield.
Okay. Hope you got something good hiding in there.
I might. Our cat's here with a toy for us to play with. I'm gonna put down whatever he is, Cochilas. That's a 4.
Got to bring more heat.
Well, no, that's it. I'm done yet. All right. Now, in order to play this card, I have to pay 1 card. So I'm gonna pay 1 card,
All right.
and I'm gonna play Gian Volonte.
Oh, no.
Which gives me 9.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to draw a card, though, believe it or not. My opponent gets to draw a card from that, which is
Okay.
nice of me.
All
And then I'm
right.
going to attack 9 to 6.
Yeah? That's what you're going to do?
That's what I'm doing.
Well, I got a bag of rattlesnakes for you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kill this guy.
Ooh. I think that's the first time. I'm trying to think just now. Did I actually play an action card? Did I kill one of your guys during that round? I'm trying to remember. Let me look at my pile real quick.
I thought you...
I think I
Not
did.
in this round, I don't think.
Not in this round?
No, because I blew up the bridge.
Just making sure. So if I didn't kill anybody in that round,
Right.
then a Mexican hat goes away.
Yes. Last round, you definitely did.
Okay, because that's
This one I
important to remember that. Because
Yeah.
if you killed something, you should never have to. Okay.
Yep.
All right, that's the end of that round.
Okay.
Next.
Next, 3. 1, 2. Let's see. Well, I could make things a little bit tougher. First, I could shoot him dead.
All right. Gets rid of my card.
And let's switch out the bull. You know what? That's a bullwhip. I could have played one more. Because that one doesn't count toward the limit. So these two do.
It's a shame you didn't remember that.
Well, it did, but I didn't have anything to put there anyway. So
Okay,
it
fair
doesn't
enough.
matter.
So now you got 8.
Yes,
All right. That's all you're doing?
that's it.
Story? All right.
Yep.
Take my 2 cards.
I can't blow up the bridge again.
Alligator attack. Kill one of your guys automatically.
Oh, man. Okay, here goes Zane.
Part of him, anyway.
One chip. Yeah, part of him.
He's now a
He's
vampire.
limping around. He's undead.
See, it's a vampire. It's a zombie. All right, so that's it done. And let's see what else. 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, see, I don't know if I'm gonna. I'm not gonna play any cards, and I am not going to attack. So a green hat goes
Okay,
away.
green hat goes away. You must feel pretty safe about this situation.
Well, I don't think those green hats are gonna go.
I certainly
Yeah.
don't.
All right,
Okay.
we're done with the bridge.
Yes, we're done with the bridge.
2 more
so-
locations to go, folks. 2 more locations.
All right, moving on.
Malpaso.
Malpaso.
I already got a dude hanging out there. And
right.
he's got true grit.
Yes.
You have 0 on this card.
Let's see. First thing I'm going to do is there shall be a reckoning.
Uh-oh.
You may either force your opponent to discard a card or
Yeah,
I'll
take
get
away
rid of
a
one.
hat.
I'm going to take away a hat.
I'm okay with no hat.
Maybe I can start to work on that little pile of hats there. Let's see what else.
I feel like I need some cheese with
And
this
I
wine.
also have a telegraph. Some cheese.
To go with the wine.
Okay. What kind of cheese? Like cheddar? That'd be a good Western
I hate
kind of
cheddar
cheese.
cheese.
Minus 1 hat.
Like maybe a nice pecorino.
That is not an Old West cheese. I don't
Or
think it is
Gruyere.
anyway.
The Gruyere cheese.
All right, I've got a Winchester rifle.
You have to pay to play that card.
I do, so
Just
I'm
let me
going
know.
to get rid of this one.
All right.
And I've got a Nicholson 7-barrel pepper box. Take 1 shoot 'em dead card from your discard. This is the one I want.
You can tell Phil's getting tired at the end of the game. when
Oh
he's
yeah,
not-
I know.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to also. Well, I might as well shoot him dead while I'm at it. That's 1.
Yep.
He's still there.
Because he had true grit.
And
Grits are good too with
Actually-
butter and cheese.
you know what? When I played this, yes, they are. But pay attention here
I was
because
thinking about food.
see that?
I'm on a
That's-
diet.
I played this and it said kill 1.
Yes.
So that really did kill him.
Well, you're not supposed to remember you did that.
Well, I did. I just saw it.
All right.
And then
I'll
there's
give
the
you
3rd weapon. So sorry. There's 4.
All right. Fair
That's all I
enough.
got.
You done?
Yep, I'm
I'll
done.
take my 2 cards. All right. Now the first thing I'm going to do is block you for the next round, so you can only put 2 cards down.
There's a lot of rounds in that.
I think I'm going to pay a card. No, I don't want to pay a card. Yeah, pay a card
Okay.
to play a 3,
Okay.
and you get to draw a card. No, I'm sorry. You get to discard a card. I'm sorry.
Oh.
You have to discard a
that's
card.
cold.
Sorry.
That would have killed you.
And then I have to play more though. And then I'll play her, which is another 3, but then this one adds a hat. That
Great.
Mexican army just can't get over. They can't get past the border
They're
at all.
still asleep.
Taking a nap, take a siesta. So now I have 6 against your 4,
Yeah.
and I attack.
Well, gee, what happens? Zane Cooper dies. That's
Yay!
what happens.
I still got a lot to go though.
5.
All right. Well, why? Our cat doesn't hello.
The cat decided he didn't like that Zane Cooper got killed.
No. Okay.
Okay, next round.
Next round.
Okay, draw my 2 cards.
We have a cat who wants to be part of the show today.
That wasn't my stomach or anything. That was the cat.
If he meows again, I'll show you him. But right now, shh. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna give this a shot.
All right.
Ooh, this is probably a bad idea, but I'll try it.
All right.
Get ready for war. I sacrificed 2 of my guys to kill all of you at the current
Oh,
battlefield.
poop.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose somebody anyway.
All right.
So, yeah, this is not real
Card
good.
stuff.
This one I already added one or
We
subtract
have to go
one.
lowest first.
Yeah, well, I got to kill 2 guys. They're both 3s. Now, if you kill the Chief Redbow, I get to remove one of these.
Okay.
You shouldn't have
And
killed
what does the
him.
other one do?
That already happened.
Oh, okay.
So that's it.
That's all you got?
That's all I
So
got.
2, 3, 4. You get a 4. All right. So I take my 2 cards.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jeez, 4. I'm not doing anything. I'm not playing any cards this round.
Really?
Yeah, I
All
can't.
right.
So hence, take a hat away.
Okay.
Because I didn't kill anything that round.
Obviously, you're not in fear of the army coming
I'm really
anytime
not.
soon.
No.
So
All right. We're on our last
now
location.
we move on to the abandoned silver mine.
Yeah, now there's some special stuff here.
Yeah.
Each of us get a special card. The bad guys, I'll explain mine, is called the Gatling Gun. Some of my cards have a little icon, kind of like he had the powder kegs. Some of mine have a little artillery on it. Depending on how many cards I play down here, I can play one more card that has the artillery icon on it to automatically kill somebody.
Yeah.
So this could be like a massacre if I had
And
a
some
lot
of them
those
have like
cards.
×2 on it, so you get 2.
Yeah, it depends on what you got.
Yeah.
So I get a little extra there. You also have an extra card.
Yes, so I have a card where using those same powder kegs I used here, I'm full of gunpowder, I guess. I don't know. I can use the powder kegs to
Well, something. I don't know what.
gunpowder. I can use the powder kegs 2 at a time to blow up parts of the silver mine. I
So
can
4
collapse
times,
the mine.
basically. 4 times
Four
you can do
times
it.
I can, and each time it has an effect similar to when I blew up the bridge.
Basically
So-
knocks all my people off the
Right,
the
but
bridge.
I have to have the powder kegs in order to do
Exactly.
it. So.
And I think otherwise
Okay.
we play it as normal.
Right, so I just moved the token over here, the chalk. I get
Chalk.
to draw
It
my
looks
2
like, I'm
cards.
telling you, it doesn't rank
I
though.
know, if it wrote it, it'd be perfect. I'm gonna
If you
replace
ever lose this piece, just get a piece of
Just
chalk.
a piece of chalk.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. I'm going to fire guns into the air, and I'm going to destroy 1 row blocking card.
Oh,
Ooh,
bummer.
Get rid of that.
All right.
Not like it's stopping me.
Mm.
And that's all I can do.
Well, you already have a 2 there. Just erase. You
Yeah.
already have 2. So I'll take my 2 cards.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to. Well, there's a 2, right? So I'm going to play. I'm going to pay a card. No, I'm not going to do that. Hold on. Think it out loud as I'm talking. I'm going to pay a card to play a card.
Got a lot of cards over there. You have one up your
Jesus.
sleeve?
No. Jesus Garcia,
Yeah.
which makes you discard a card out of your hand.
Oh, wonderful.
And
I get to choose, though.
Yeah, you get to choose which one you want to discard. But also, there's a +1 on here, which means and we haven't used these in the game at all. But there's extra tokens here, which actually give you more power. So now I've got a 4 on this one versus the 3 it would have originally had. Let's see. Now, because I'm playing 1 card down here, I'm also going to play a card, not the card itself, but the artillery, whatever that is thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, which automatically kills somebody of Phil. So kill somebody, Phil.
Well, there goes Leo Babyface Parker.
And then I'm also going to attack, of course, my 4 against your 2.
This is not going well. And then Grizzly Andrews, or Adams, as we called him before.
Grizzly Adams.
Grizzly Adams.
One of his lives are gone.
Takes a
I
shot.
may actually win this game. Oh my god. All right.
I still have a card.
I know, I'm just saying.
Nothing I can do with it yet,
All right,
but
your
I
turn.
still have a card.
I mean, not your turn, but next turn.
All right. 2.
2 goes.
Please, please, give me something good. Give me something good. Bang, shoot him dead.
Cancelled.
Oh, man.
I was wondering if I was going to get to use this. This is an action card to kill, a shoot 'em dead card.
Remember
That
when we
was great.
said there's no way that the bad guys can win?
Wait, I won once.
No.
All right.
All right, I guess he may play the harmonica pistol. I mean, I might as well put it out there.
Okay, that sounds funny. Play the harmonica pistol.
Yeah.
Never mind. like an instrument.
That's all I can do.
So you've got 3 and I've got 4.
Yeah.
I still get to pick 2 cards.
Yes, you do.
Avalanche, +1 thingy, a Mexican hat, and I get to also draw a card. Musical pocket watch. I get to choose and take a card from my discard pile into my hand.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean much, but you do that one. Okay. Oops, upside down. And I'm going to play the hired gun for 1. So I've got 3, 4, 5 firepower, but now that I've got 2 cards down to play, I'm going to play 2 cards with artillery, which doesn't really matter because this one can kill 2 people. So guess what? Bang, bang, unless you can do something about it.
An artillery cannon's not going to help anybody.
I win!
Padre Esteban es muerte.
So now out of the 5 games we played in this, 2 of the bad guys won, 3 of the good guys. So I guess there is a good fair chance for both sides to win. Bad boys, or bad guys.
Yeah.
What you gonna do when they come for you?
Yeah,
The
game
Mexican
over.
army ain't helping you.
No, they weren't even close. Look how many are left.
So let me just talk a really quick moment, very quick, about, again, the house rules we decided upon. One was the fact that when somebody dies and they have a true grit, the action on the card would happen regardless if it was a token or the actual card.
Right.
That's one thing. Number 2, one of the things we weren't sure about at the very beginning, the rules were not too clear, was, as you know, if I lost an attack, if I didn't win an attack, then a green hat goes away. But the question was, if I didn't play anything and there's no attack, would I still lose a green hat? The answer was yes, unless I used a card to kill him or something.
Yeah.
So that was unclear in the rules as well, so we kind of made that a house rule that, or Tony, actually, our friend Tony said, yeah, as long as you kill somebody in that round, the hat doesn't go away.
Right.
If you kill nobody in that round, the hat goes away. So we kept to that rule as well. I think there's one more house rule, I just can't remember what the heck it was, but this is basically how we decided how to play, and again, I think we did okay.
Yeah.
I hope. If you guys know anything differently, let us know, though. We always like to hear back from you. The manufacturing on this game was fantastic. Cards are beautiful.
Yeah.
Shuffle. You can use a shuffler if you don't.
Yep,
shuffle
they're the right
cards.
size for a shuffler, so if you don't want to hand shuffle the big
Tokens
decks,
were easy to
it's very
pop
nice.
out. Really nice manufacturing. Obviously, the timing is less than an hour, which is great for us personally. If you like a longer game, of course, it's up to you what you like or not.
Yeah,
But for us-
once you understand the rules, this game can play very quickly.
Yeah. And the thing is, the fun part of it, we really do have fun playing this game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when we first started playing this game, we were ready to throw it out the door because of the rules.
The first thing I said was I don't like this game.
You said, "I hate this game."
But it was just the rules. Once we got the rules down, it's actually pretty easy to play once you have all the rules.
Or you make up your own, or
need them.
as long as you both agree. My
Yeah.
opinion is the rules are good. As long
So
as
don't
you
get
both agree.
frustrated. Just work through it.
Yeah, or just play how we played, and you don't have to worry about the
you'll
rule
have
book.
fun.
Exactly. So thanks again for watching, and don't forget, please, to like us on Facebook. We're trying to hit 3,000 likes as of today's taping. Now
So close.
we're very close, like 10 short.
Yeah.
Now a whole bunch of people probably take off their likes now.
No. Just tell anybody, someone on the street, hey, like this page.
Like this page. You don't know what it's all about.
It won't cost you anything.
We're also-
And of course, subscribe to us on YouTube.
Excuse me.
Because if you subscribe to us on YouTube, then we know that you're a loyal
Right.
watcher,
We're really
so.
hoping to get our numbers up on YouTube.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes by the end of this year. And then, of course, tweet us on Twitter if you'd like to say hi and see what we're doing. Check out our mini reviews, too. Every once in a while, not a lot, but we post I'll play a game that we really enjoyed. But it's really not good enough for a whole show. So we'll do like a mini review, and those are all on Facebook under the albums section of our page.
Right.
I think there's like 10 of them now posted, so a lot of people have been liking those.
Yep.
But again, if you have any suggestions or anything you want to see different, just let us know. Meanwhile, cheers to Revolver 2, and check out our webpage for where you can buy this game yourself.
Adios.
Adios.
Table for Two show created by